Awesome! Hey guys, welcome back to the Break Zone. I'm JT. We hope you guys enjoyed Swiss Round 1. We're going to go ahead and move right into Swiss Round 2. We saw in Round 1 a lot of lightning play. Let's see if that's going to continue in our continued coverage of the entire event. Lightning seems to be a really popular element to play right now. It's got a lot of offense, it's got a lot of defense, it's reactionary, and it's quick. But it falls prey to bigger forwards and a lot wider in terms of dealing with more forwards. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our second match right now for Swiss Round 2. And hopefully we're going to see continued play. And before we go, I'd like to thank you for joining us on stream today. Big shout out to Just Flip TCG for hosting this event. They're one of the premier stores here in San Jose. They got everything from Yu-Gi-Oh! To Pokemon, to Magic, to Final Fantasy. If you're in the area, go ahead and check them out. The link will be right in our summary for the stream and the videos. And one more time, thank you for joining us for the Meta Potion Circuit event round 4 here in San Jose, California. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump into the second match in our Swiss between TJ and Daryl. All right. Again, welcome back over here to the Break Zone and our continued coverage of the Meta Potion Circuit event number 4 here in San Jose, California at Just Flip TCG. Alright, we got TJ playing first. He's going to go ahead and pitch his K-Sith into a Black Mage. He's not going to get a lot of value out of that because there's no forward out for him to target. You see Daryl pitch a Fanfrit inside. He's going to go ahead and play the Gilgamesh with the strongest sword. We've seen Daryl pilot Golbez before. Let's see if he's going to go ahead and push for that now.
The Gargoyle EX right here with Link Blast. In the second row.
All right, we have TJ coming up. Right he's got some plays in his hands. He's going to go and pitch the Black Pulse right into a Vivi. Vivi's not going to do all that much damage to Gilgamesh. I don't think he's going to do enough. He's going to do 4 plus whatever he has in his hand for each 1,000. I believe Daryl only has 3 cards in his hand. He might have 4. Nope, he went. Nope, that's going to be enough. He has 4 cards in his hand, and a strong play on TJ's end, dropping that, looks to be dropping the Gilgamesh. I believe that does enough damage. It's 4 plus 4. So it's going to be 8,000. It's going to be just enough to drop that, that Gilgamesh. And there we go. Alright, it's a good strong play on TJ's end. He does that first turn 3-drop Vivi. Go ahead and getting a forward on the board while dropping Daryl's forwards. And Daryl comes out with a Amon. He's going to go ahead and hold the Vivi. Good tempo play, but he's not followed it up with anything right now. So it's going to come back right around. Let's see if TJ's going to have a way to deal with the Amon. He is playing Fire Lightning, so he has a lot of access to cards that's going to just drop a lot of different forwards with damage. So okay. Alright, looks like TJ's got looks like he has a couple of cards in his hands that he can play right now. He's got the Fusuya, he's got the Rigdia, but he's gonna have to play the Fusuya first to ping the Amon. Is he gonna go ahead and do the Rigdia now to finish off the Amon? That should be more than enough damage. Oh, there it goes. It's a right play right now. Fusuya is gonna ping that Amon for 5. Rigdia is gonna come in and ping it for more. No, 5 more, because he's already damaged. So that should get rid of the Amon, because Fusuya is going to come in and ping on 5, and then now that he's damaged, you can play the Rigdia. It's a strong play here. He's dealing with Daryl's forwards. He's not playing any backups. And he flips over a Golbez. It's gotta hurt, especially for a Golbez player. But he's got one in his hand. Is he really going to come out and play that? TJ's on the board. Dealing some damage straight to Drell. He's at a point of damage. Passes the turn. TJ's going to go. He's got a complete open board here. He's going to take another point of damage, flipping over another Gilgamesh. The Vivi's going to come in, flipping over a K-Sith. the EX burst is not going to help him here because everything's already dulled. TJ is going to go ahead. Good play right now. It's a strong play to build your backup lane. He's going to put Darrell over at 3 points of damage. He's got full control of the board. Darrell does not have anything to play. He needs to get something out. He brings out that Golbez. Hopefully that Golbez is going to do something to stonewall TJ right now. It is 9k forward. You know, we've seen it. DJ does not want to break that right now. He wants to go around it if at all possible. We know that TJ's got access to things like Sith and Amon. You know, he can use Gramis that he has in his deck to get, you know, something else that can help him deal with that without actually breaking it. I think that might be a better play. You know, we see in his hand he's got the Lulu. You know, he's got another VV. He can't really play that VV right now, so let's see what he's gonna do. He doesn't have a lot of options on that end. You know, seeing that VV's already, you know, out. He can't have another one. Let me just see if he's gonna go and pitch Dungeon Knight. He's gonna go right into the 5-drop Lulu. That's gonna actually be a lot more helpful for him. It's gonna save. It's gonna, you know, the 5. The Golbez is going to save Darrell a round of damage, which is good. It's exactly what he wanted. Let's see if he can keep that. Actually, it would be fortuitous right now not to break Golbez. And I don't know if I would attack either, because you're going to be on the backswing. Unless he can get something else out. Let's see if he's... Oh, TJ's on the point of damage. He flipped over a red mage. Is there a way for Darrell to go ahead and crack this right now? If he can, that'd be great, because then he could have things on the board to defend. If not, he's gonna take 2 points of damage. Though he does jump on the board, he passes his turn. He does jump on the board with a point of damage. We have TJ at 1 point and Darrell at 3. TJ's got some options right now. You know, he's got that Fusuya in his hand. I don't know if he's gonna attack with the Rigdia. He's gonna force Darrell to do something with that Golbez. Darrell's going to pitch a Mime. I believe he's going to try to play the Famfrit right now to crack that Golbez right now. Oh, he pitches that right. That's exactly what he's going to do. Famfrit comes out. He's going to have to force to break the Golbez. TJ rightfully breaks his Rigdia because it's not going to do him much good right now. Darrell goes ahead and searches for his 4 forwards. Of 2, he's going to pick a Vivi, a Mime, and oh yeah, let's see what else he picks. He's gonna pick the Zidane. I'm not sure the Zidane is a good move right now. Vivi can block the Zidane, but chances are he's probably gonna use his Vivi to break the other Vivi and then swing in with 3 points of damage. DJ does have options in his hands right now. We see that he has the Fusuya backup, which isn't gonna help him with much yet. What he needs to do is to break his Fusuya using Lulu to then get back perhaps a Rigdia or an Onion Knight to break something else. So he can really get rid of 2 forwards right now if he just breaks his Fusuya using his Lulu to drop, say, I would drop the Vivi so he's not able to use it, but you know he can use the VV regardless because he can just put it in the break zone now. So I would drop maybe the Mime so he doesn't get the card draw. There you go. Good play there on TJ's end. He's going to drop the Mime. Let's see what he gets back. He can get back the Onion Knight, which could then drop his Sice. He even up the board here at 2 apiece. I would actually play that. If he had an Alcid, it'd be perfect. I don't think he has one in his hand right now. Really enjoy watching this unfold. Thank you for joining us here at the Break Zone as we cover the Meta Potion Circuit event number 4. He passes his turn over to Darrell, who now has an opportunity to put some more points on the board. If I was Darrell, I would be attacking right now because he knows that playing Lightning, if you're not going to do something with those forwards, they're going to be gone. You're not going to get any value out of it. He traded his 9,000 Golbez for these forwards, but these forwards are actually, TJ had avenues to deal with it. So truth be told, I think my original assessment I would still keep that I wouldn't have broken the Golbez just yet. He had a good, board presence with the 9K forward. He has the Amon and the Gilgamesh. He has an Al Cid, but I don't think he has anything to follow that Al Cid up with it. So I don't think. Wow, I would have played the Amon. I would have definitely played the Amon, and I would have doled his VV. Oh, looks like that's not a legal target because, well, that is a legal target, but he has nothing to come to play, so it's not going to do the 5,000 damage. Right now, you're just playing a vanilla Al Cid without his ability. You need to be able to target some forward, and you need to be able to play a forward from your hand to get that 5,000 damage. So he's going to go ahead and break his VV to break the other VV. So he's going to attack with the Zidane. TJ is going to respond to see what he does. He's going to discard his VV. He's going to play Exodius. He's going to choose 2, meaning that that's a great play right there. He chooses 2, which is going to crush anything that Golbez brings out, because that causes the opponent to break all 2. An opponent can choose a number as well, but TJ doesn't have anything out in play. So it's really just a strong play right now. Now he's going to go on the offensive. We know he has, what looks to be an Amon in his hand. He's going to go ahead and pitch the 7-drop Odin. He's going to play the Amon into Onion Knight, breaking another. That's a strong play right there. I really like that. Darrell doesn't have a lot of answers right now. He pitched 2 really good cards to play that Amon. I think that might have been a misplay. He passes his turn. TJ's got free board right now. He's going to go ahead and take those swings. There we go. He's going to get another point. Nothing on the EX burst. Puts Darrell back at 5 points damage. And let's see what else he can do here. Darrell's got nothing on the back end. He draws his cards. He doesn't have any outs right now. Look at his hands. This is what happens when you play into Golbez and you deal with your Golbez cracks. You're left with the board state that's really just not going to help you. And there it goes. That's 7 points of damage. And TJ plays an amazingly strong match. Brings down Darrell. Darrell had a point. At a point, he had an opportunity. I don't think it was a good idea to break that Golbez. It might have been fortuitous had he had a backup play. Also, I believe that Amon for 4 for nothing was a bit of a misplay on his end. It could have gone either way if he had kept that Golbez up. But like we see with a lot of lightning cards, lightning decks, you notice that the players can break other opposing forwards. They have access to cards like Odin, cards like Brigdia, and Al Cid. A lot of damage being put out. We continue to see lightning. 2 feature matches. Mono lightnings, a lot of lightning play. We see Golbez, just like we saw in our first match. There's a lot of dealing with threats, and I think lightning does a really good job of that. Especially with cards like Al Cid. But you're restricted. We saw Darrell. He's restricted to play the Al Cid. For you to get full value, you have to have something else in your hand. And just like we noticed in the first match with Philip, you have to have an opposing forward to choose so that you get the full value out of it. It's really kind of a double-edged sword for that card. You're not going to get a lot of value out of it if you're already winning. It's hard to use that card to nail on the coffin, so to speak, because you need to have those things out. However, what we saw TJ do was he waited until he had 1 forward out, and then he was able to do the Al Cid into the Onion Knight, and then that was game right there. So Darrell passed his turn. He had nothing on his draw to help him out with that. He just needed anything to block. Wasn't able to do that. You run into that when you play a lot of Golbez, that their hands are actually mostly unplayable because they have so many different colors, different elements in their deck. So it makes it really hard to play anything on that. So we see that with Golbez, with a lot of Golbez players actually, and you'll notice that when if we continue to see Golbez in a meta, that happens a lot. So, you know, we hope to see more lightning. Actually, we hope to see a lot of different elements deal with lightning. Lightning has always been a very strong element in our meta, and it's good to see how different players are using it to do different things other than just clearing the board, you know. So we'll continue to cover this Meta Potion Circuit event number 4 here in San Jose, California at Just Flip TCG. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back with some commentary and Swiss Round 3s. So stay tuned. What's going on? And welcome back to the Break Zone. I'm here with TJ and Darrell. You just saw them play their match. I really want to talk about the whole lightning on lightning play. We saw that, you know, Darrell had a good hand on the Golbez. He was able to use the fan for it to break. I think TJ started off strong with that VV play. I like that. He didn't have a lot of board presence. You know, talk to me about your decision as to why you wanted to break that Golbez at that point. I feel like, you know, you had good board presence. He wasn't gonna attack into you because that guy was 9K. So
what did you draw? It was something that you searched for, and it was just like, well, I felt like I was gonna lose momentum because I was already at 3 prizes.
Right.
So I needed to make some type of board presence, and then I didn't even think about Exodus, and that just kind of
that Exodus was rough, right? I mean, that card is made for Golbez.
Yeah.
You know, you can choose 2, and luckily, fortunately for TJ, you did everything on the board, so you weren't able to use the other end of Exodus, but you named a number.
Yeah.
Right. So talk to me about like what you thought when you saw that Golbez. Was it something that you were like, oh crap, I hope he doesn't break it, or oh man, I wish he does because I can deal with it?
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I had Exodus probably for like 2 turns already. So,
Okay, so you were waiting.
So you know, like I figured, whatever deck it is, I can always pick a number.
Right. Yeah.
So did won a couple of games last week. So
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I like that.
So it's a 1-up, but it's only a 1-up in my deck. So if I draw it, I'm lucky if I run to a Golbez. And it's just
So talk to me about, you know, we've covered you a lot in a lot of different events, and I enjoy your Golbez play. Are you seeing that Golbez is continuing to be relevant here?
Mainly, I haven't really. Who else actually? Well, no, there was that guy that played water.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
But,
Sean.
Yeah, it's always been a solid deck.
Yeah, no, I like it.
The only things you gotta kind of worry about, like, you know, the 3 big cards, like
Zalera.
5-drop Yuna.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
That Aussie Shintado.
Right.
And Earth is really popular here. Water is really popular. That's only kind of like I just kind of try to push my play as quick as I can.
Right.
I could already tell from that, from he popped 2 cards within the first 2 turns. I already knew I'm losing.
Right, and talk to me about when you're playing Golbez, how playable your hands are sometimes. Sometimes they're just not, right? We saw in your match, you have a whole handful of rainbow cards, and it's hard to really play that, right?
Majority of the time, you're usually just playing. You're basically just being off the light aspect of the
Okay,
deck.
got it, okay.
So any other card is just extra fodder.
Just pitch for CP.
The main solid card is probably the 7.
Got it, okay.
Because you can, I believe for all the plays you can do against Shintado.
Yeah, right.
So you can break Golbez, search out for 7, and then have the 7 in your hand to stop Shintado.
Yeah, snake bite, man.
Yeah,
Snake
A
bite
lot of
is
people don't
strong,
see that.
man.
Like, man,
Wow. Yeah.
That's like my main play, because they're going to exhaust probably in this 7 man just for a mana.
Right.
Yeah.
So they got nothing.
I noticed that the fire element of your deck came in really helpful here, especially with that Vivi.
Yeah.
When you're playing a Golbez deck and they're playing Strongest Sword Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
If that hits the table, you got to deal with it. 'Cause
Yeah.
all they got are forwards.
You're expecting forwards coming.
Yeah,
Just like
exactly.
first turn, just go away, please.
See,
Just go.
yeah, right. Like when you play that Vivi, it's only really effective first and second turn, right? Because they still got cards in their hands, right?
But I had it.
And you had it. So I felt like, you know, you pitched 2 cards to play that Gilgamesh. He pitched 1 and played the.
It's a very solid card.
It's a solid card.
Yeah, a lot of
people
people
are
don't do
sleeping
it.
on that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? But on the flip side, when you cracked it, I really liked the fact that you went for a Vivi. because that's a ball, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was a good play. That was a solid play. You know, and you were able to do that. If you didn't have that, you know, Exodius, you would have been tying up the game, right? So that's the thing that I see a lot with Golbez decks is it's a flip of a coin because you can either crush them like 7-0, you know, or it's really like a tug of match. Right? Like, oh, they can deal with your crack. You got kind of a problem right now, right? So you know, so I think both of you guys put strong game, right? You guys are both 1-1 walking. Oh, two. You're 1-1. So both of these players, you might be seeing them at the top 4, top 8. You know, and it's always awesome to see, you know, players playing the different types of cards that they do, and it's great to talk to them about what you guys are playing. I wish you guys the best of luck on the upcoming events. You guys have been kicking it, kicking a lot of ass today, so continue doing it, and hopefully we'll catch you guys on the flip side. So thank you again for joining us at the Break Zone. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and hit thumbs up and subscribe. I'd like to thank TJ and Darrell here, and hopefully we'll catch them again as we move forward to the tournament. So stay tuned for round 3, and we'll catch you guys in a bit.